Beats is taking a nap, so easy with the honking. I'm gonna put you in sleep. That's it. All right, guys, welcome back to the vlog.
The biggest fight in influencer boxing history is finally happening. The Paul brothers are stepping into the ring to settle their decade-long rivalry once and for all. But this isn't just any match. It's a massive $500 million MEAP showdown, set to be one of the most electrifying events in sports entertainment history. Mark your calendars for March the 27th, 2025, because this epic battle will be streaming exclusively on Max.
Let's go! Let's go!
Once inseparable, two brothers now find themselves at the center of an intense rivalry, set to explode in the ring. We're talking about two of the most controversial figures in sports entertainment, former YouTubers turned boxers, WWE superstars, and multi-millionaire moguls, going head-to-head in a showdown that could shake the combat sports world. But how did it come to this? What led Jake and Logan to trade brotherly bonds for an all-out war? Is this just another massive payday? Or is there real bad blood simmering beneath the surface? Let's break it all down.
You really thought I was partying? We out here, high altitude, Colorado Springs, with the Olympians Team USA boxing. Let's get it. Let's go.
On January the 28th, 2025, Jake and Logan sent shockwaves through social media, with a cryptic yet electrifying announcement. They shared a promotional image of themselves locked in an intense face-off, captioned, "The moment you've waited a decade for." March the 27th on Max. The stage was officially set for the ultimate showdown.
Everybody.
Me?
Yeah, I'll fight you.
You would fight me?
Why not? You're fucking tiny.
Taller than you.
You're still tiny.
Me and you fighting will go crazy.
It would suck to be the one that has to deal with losing, but I wouldn't be the one that...
I have the opposite perspective. I feel like ruining my little brother's boxing career would be so bad and mean.
The internet went into
erupted with speculation, sending fans into a frenzy. Were the Paul brothers finally stepping into the ring against each other, or was this just another one of their elaborate promotional stunts?
Here's the problem with Jake. Here's the biggest problem with Jake. We all think it's a show. And that's the biggest problem when you try to sit back and judge him or tell a story before it happens. We all think there's a character, but not one time since he's been in boxing has he pulled a scoop. And we the public still haven't caught up with that.
As the speculation died down, one thing became certain: Jake and Logan Paul are officially set to face off in the ring on March the 27th, 2025. But this isn't just any fight. It's a $500 million mega event, poised to be one of the biggest spectacles in sports entertainment history.
I think wins between you and Logan. Like today.
I would win. He doesn't, take it as serious at all. Like, he doesn't even train anymore.
He's killing the WWE thing though.
Yeah.
If you've been keeping up with the Paul brothers from the beginning, you're well aware that this fight has been a long time coming. From Logan's first appearance in the ring against KSI in 2018 to Jake's impressive knockout streak, fans have been eagerly waiting for a showdown between the two. After all, with two fiercely competitive, trash-talking brothers who've spent their lives trying to outdo one another, this clash was inevitable. After years of speculation, countless interviews where they claimed they'd never fight, and enough family drama to fuel an entire reality show, the moment has finally arrived. Jake versus Logan, brother against brother, the most anticipated influencer fight ever. Since the announcement, the internet has been buzzing, memes, debates, and passionate fans have divided into two camps: Team Jake or Team Logan. Friendships are being tested, group chats are in chaos, and people are already placing bets like it's the Super Bowl. This isn't just a fight, it's a cultural phenomenon. Let's talk about the madness already unfolding. The press tour hasn't even started, and these two are already throwing jabs at each other on social media. Logan's calling Jake a wannabe boxer with a fragile ego, while Jake is throwing shade, saying Logan is just a WWE performer pretending to be a fighter. These guys are pulling no punches, and honestly, things are about to get wild. Brace yourself for explosive face-offs, savage trash talk, and maybe a few leaked sparring videos to stir the drama. And as for Mom and Dad Paul, they're about to experience the most nerve-wracking family dinner ever. Before they were shaking up the boxing world, Jake and Logan were just two kids making crazy content on Vine. Let's begin with Logan. Back in 2018, he was just a YouTuber with millions of subscribers, a controversial reputation, and absolutely no fighting experience.
Tired don't mean nothing. Tired is only in the mind. You tell yourself you're tired, you're gonna be tired.
Then came the KSI Fight, a YouTube boxing event that broke records and proved influencer boxing was here to stay. The first match ended in a draw, but in the rematch, Logan lost by a narrow split decision. Despite the loss, he earned respect, a huge paycheck, and a newfound appetite for the fight game.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's showtime! The main event of the evening. Floyd Mayweather, Logan Paul. 8 rounds of boxing in an exhibition. Brought to you by Mayweather Promotions, Van Mio, Mav Athletics, and Showtime Pay-Per-View.
But Logan wasn't done yet. He set his sights on the biggest name in boxing history, Floyd "Money" Mayweather. In 2021, Logan somehow maneuvered his way into an exhibition fight with the undefeated legend. While everyone expected Floyd to dominate, Logan managed to survive all 8 rounds. Sure, Floyd was playing it safe, but Logan did way better than anyone expected. After that, he transitioned to WWE, bringing his talents to the wrestling world.
Jeff, you SOB! Logan, what are you doing? Logan, you signed a prenup! Here comes Rhodes! Have you ever seen the brass circle to the back rib? What the hell are you doing?
Let's be honest. Logan in WWE was a total game changer. The guy was made for it. With his charisma, athleticism, and marketing brilliance, he quickly became a star. He stole the show at WrestleMania, pulled off viral stunts, and even became a champion. But no matter how much success he found in WWE, there was always one fight the fans were itching to see: Logan versus Jake. While Logan was busy wrestling, Jake was out there knocking opponents out in the boxing ring. At first, people thought he was just another YouTuber craving attention, but then he kept winning, over and over again. Jake's journey kicked off in 2020 when he knocked out NBA star Nate Robinson with a brutal punch, going viral and proving he had real power. But he didn't stop there. He began taking on MMA fighters like Ben Askren, Tyron Woodley, and even Anderson Silva. People kept doubting him, but Jake kept silencing the critics with highlight reel knockouts and stacking up big paychecks. His biggest test came when he faced Tommy Fury, a legitimate pro boxer. For the first time, Jake took an L, but instead of backing down, he bounced back even stronger, defeating credible contenders and showing the world he's more than just a YouTube boxer. Then came his biggest fight yet, Mike Tyson. The internet went wild when this matchup was announced. Many thought Jake was out of his mind for stepping into the ring with Iron Mike. But guess what? He won in a grueling 8-round battle. Jake pulled off the biggest win of his career, shocking the world and cementing his status as a legitimate contender. Now, with an 11-1 record and a reputation as one of the most dangerous punchers in influencer boxing, Jake is gearing up for his biggest fight yet. against
Want
his own
professional
brother.
boxers. It's only been 3.5 years. You can only make a certain amount of fights happen. And the plan was always to fight Nate Diaz after Tommy Fury, win, lose, or draw. People think there's like this ducking of professional boxers. The next fight could potentially be a professional boxer. I'm just getting started. I'm 26 years old, and there's only so much I can do.
Let's be honest, this fight is sending shockwaves through the entire combat sports world. For casual fans, it's the most exciting must-watch event in years. But for hardcore boxing purists, it's a nightmare. Traditional boxing fans have been craving real fights with world titles at stake, not just two internet stars cashing in on their fame. They want undisputed champions, high-level matchups, and legacy-defining moments. But right now, the biggest fight in the world is two YouTubers throwing punches for a $500 million
I would get
payday.
kicked out if I brought a prime bottle to the stadium. That's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, get over it. Meanwhile,
Come on, I'm your brother building a
oh
business.
yeah, you're my brother building a business. You love to play both sides, bro.
What's the what other
You
side
play
am I playing?
both sides.
What side am I playing?
You play both sides,
What's
and it's
the-
like you want to partner with Dana White and KSI.
My life is my life. Your life is your life. I'm gonna take these opportunities. When we as brothers no longer become additive to each other, and it feels like you or I are trying to take from one another.
When it's convenient for you, we're brothers, but then when it's not, you do the exact opposite of like, we're completely separate, so like I'm going to do what I'm going to do as well.
I don't know if I always have to yield and bend my personal ways because we are brothers and that's the sole reason.
Consider this. Fighters dedicate their entire lives to training, hustling in the gym, and fighting to build their names, only to earn a fraction of what Jake and Logan will make in a
Weird for you
single
when
night.
something like that happens now, and like you're so used to being the bad guy, and then like everyone pretty much just takes your side.
Yeah, it was
Does that
weird.
feel,
It's
like,
a weird
different?
turn of events for sure. People just look at you like how the rest of the world looks at you, so it was weird for the first time after a decade of me feeling like this good guy and good person and continually trying to show that, but like people just didn't give a fuck. Then all of a sudden, like overnight, people were like, look at him, he's like such a good person or a brother or whatever it is. But I also don't like it. That's why I told Logan not to put out the podcast, because I was like,
Why would you want to
regardless,
put it out?
I don't know.
Meanwhile, real boxing stars like Terrence Crawford, Nico Ali, and Errol Spence are struggling to sell PPVs. It's frustrating for true fight fans, who want the focus to be on the best in the world, not onto guys who built their fame on pranks and diss tracks. But here's the reality. Boxing is a business, and right now, the Paul brothers are the business. Love them or hate them, they bring in the views, the hype, and the money. That's why this fight is happening, because, at the end of the day, boxing is about entertainment, and nothing beats the spectacle of a brother versus brother showdown. So, there it is. Jake Paul versus Logan Paul. The $500 million mega fight is officially on, and boxing as we know it will never be the same. Whether you're here for the drama, the chaos, or the pure spectacle, one thing's certain, March 2025 is going to be a fight for the history books. Is this good for boxing? That's up for debate. Some love the hype, others hate it. But no matter where you stand, you can't deny this fight is going to break the internet. So, who do you think will win, Jake or Logan? Is this just another cash grab? Or is it something you can't miss? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to smash that like button if you're hyped for this battle. Hit subscribe for more updates, and I'll see you in the next video.
If we're to be fair to Jake, never once in boxing has he performed. He has only leveled with us. He has done everything that he thinks he's going to do. Would you disagree? Do you have one single time when it was for media, when it was for attention? Okay. Just hold that thought. I have known this fight's coming.